This may be a subject that you've not really thought about, but actually could help your game no end. A loss of posture during the backswing or the downswing can cause this club face to be really difficult to control. I had a student who was pushing the lower body in, straightening the spine angle as he got towards the top of the backswing, and it left him with very little space on the way down. This actually then caused the shaft of the club to get quite vertical. Now, for those of you that don't know, the more this shaft angle gets vertical, the more the club face points to the right. So because he left himself with no space, shaft angle got vertical, club face pointed right, and he really tried to work so hard on trying to flip the hands over as much as he could to manipulate it. But we got to the root cause in our most recent lesson. Guys, if you want some help with your practice, I've created an 8-week practice program that goes all the way from putter up to driver, loads of different games and drills that you can do. Simply use the link down in the description below. It's completely free. Loads of different drills there you can try. Give it a go. What I've done now is jumped onto Swing Coach to demonstrate this for you. And as you can see from this first video, I've started in a good position in regards to my posture, but as we've got up to the top of the swing, the spine angle started to straighten and the lower body started to push in. This has then left me in a really, really poor position at the top, which ultimately led to a poor ball striking, club face pointing to the right at impact, and the ball going right as well. You can also see from the player's video where he made this same move as he pushed his lower body in. I've since introduced him to Swing Coach, and it's a way that we can now work together using the Swing Coach's AI for him to basically know if he's getting into that correct position at the top of the backswing or not, because it gives him direct feedback. Now, what you're here for is the drill. How did we stop it? Well, what we did, we focused on the weight distribution of the lower body during the backswing. And that was actually one of the questions he asked me. He said, where should my weight be as I'm moving up to the top of the swing? Now, we all know at this stage now, we're trying to use the ground as much as possible. So I said, well, you know what, try and get the feeling that you're moving like a corkscrew. So we're going to spiral the lower body down into the ground. Now, what we speak about a lot is the corkscrew effect going up. So as the bodies rotate, as the shoulders are rotating around the spine, the hands are hinging and the arms are working more upwards. So that's that corkscrew effect going up. What we're trying to feel here with this student is that the corkscrew effect going down. So we're trying to feel as if I said that a good feel would be if your butt is about an inch or so away from a wall at setup, try and make sure you rotate, but rotate kind of more downwards. This trail knee will naturally extend as you rotate your hips, and just try and feel as if you're going to try and feel where the wall would be. This would be the opposite feel that he had during the backswing. So trying to feel that the right side of his bum is going to go and find that wall. It's not just going backwards, we're still turning, okay? And this is a really good drill that you can do at home. Grab a golf club, lock your arms together, like literally tense your arms together, tense your shoulders. I want no upper body movement whatsoever. And we're just going to turn the hips. Now what we do from here is, as we're turning the hips, my right side of my bum is rotating and it's also moving slightly backwards. So it would find that wall at an inch behind me. Okay, now if this student was to do this with his golf swing, he would have gone that way. He would have turned with depth, which was really a great turn. We've been working on his depth really hard. He turned with depth, but stood up effectively. So this drill, you get a real feel that your lower body's turning. Now, the reason why I mentioned about the right knee straightening is because when you do this, if you turn your lower body correctly, the right knee will straighten and the left knee will move in. If I turn on the through swing, same things happen. The right knee moves in, the left knee straightens. And as you know, as you're coming into impact, that left knee will start to straighten a little bit as you're coming in to approach the golf ball. Another really good feel for this, if you had a ball, like a football, soccer ball, it's called a football. Put it in between your knees and just turn. We want the gap between the knees to stay consistent. And if we can do so and turn correctly, then once again, the right side of your bum will go and find that wall. great feedback. So we're creating this spiral movement down into the ground, which will give us a lot on the way down. It's going to help you shallow the club on the way down if you need to shallow it. It's going to help you, most importantly, keep the shaft angle closer to how it started, not getting too upright, which therefore, as we saw from the device that I put on the face, is going to ultimately give you better club face control. This student is now using Swing Coach because he can now personalize exactly what he's looking for, and the AI will give him direct feedback. If he's in the zone, great. At the start, he may have been pushed forward about 4, maybe 5. And if he can just start seeing those numbers come down closer to 1, he knows he's in a better position. Then it'd be really interesting to see how he's hitting the ball and then what his launch monitor's saying in relation to the direction, the start line, and maybe ultimately distance as well. If you're interested in getting to know a little bit more about Swing Coach, the link is down in the description. If you're interested in getting to know a little bit more about coaching with me, my coaching philosophy, and how I can and will help your game, the link is also down in the description below for my Skillist profile page. You know what? Ultimately, if you just want a simple 8-week practice program, the link for that is also down in the description below. I couldn't think of what I was going to say. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you next time for the next video lesson.